Hey everybody, it's Future Amy here, just injecting something important that I forgot, which was my discount code. So I have a 15% discount code available for Coodeals that I will put in the comments below. It is Amy15, so feel free to use that to get a good discount. Howdy everybody, it's Amy here from Amy's Sparkly Diamond Painting and Cross Stitch. How are you doing today? I've got a product review package for you. And if you're new to my channel, welcome in. I thank everybody that continues to support my channel. I occasionally do product reviews from all sorts of companies out there, and this is one I've really been looking forward to. This comes from the company Coodeals. So I've only done one unboxing for them, and it was about a year ago, but I really liked their stuff. One of the things I like about Coodeals is that you can have a choice on the size and the type of diamonds you want on the different artwork that they have. So it does take just a little bit longer to get in, maybe 2 to 3 weeks here in the US, because they have to print the diamond painting after you select the choices that you want. So they reached out to me and asked if I could do a product review, and I picked an item and they went ahead and included a second item here. So I'm really looking forward to this package. This video will probably end up being in 2 parts because I don't want to just start one of these and do a little section and put it away. So I'm going to start by doing the unboxing here with this video, and then I'll show a progress update with the second video later on. So let's see what we got. We got a pretty big package here, which means big diamond paintings. Now I didn't go for the giant sizes because again, this was product review, so we have a limited budget to pick from, but I did pick some decent sized ones here. Well, actually, I only picked one, they picked the other, but it was kind of based on what I've been looking at, so they picked a good one for me. So we're gonna check this out. I did peek inside to make sure that that's what it was here, but I haven't looked at the diamond paintings yet. But when I peeked inside, I saw we had bubble wrap inside of this outer mailer. So that's always nice to see when they protect the diamond paintings with the bubble wrap. And nothing looks like it was folded in here. It's all nice and secure. So let's see what we got. So we got 1, 2 diamond paintings here, and they're both pretty big, and I feel the drills there, they're pretty heavy too. So the one thing I do remember about Coodeals is you get this little extra goodie package here that comes with your order, has a little gift sticker on it, and inside you will find a sticker sheet of DMC numbers and some cover paper, or release paper if you prefer to call it that. So we got several sheets here of the one-sided release paper, and I do keep a drawer over here for release paper because I do use it. What I do typically is uncover one section at a time and put the release papers down for that section. So because they don't offer a sticker sheet with the kit, they send one of these so that you can create your own DMC number sticker sheets with it. And if you prefer to use symbols instead of the DMC numbers, they have those as well. And they start at number 1 here and go all the way through. So if you prefer to kit up by the number next to each color, you can do that as well. Because for regular DMC numbers for diamond painting, they usually start out at 150. So you have 87 different numbers here that you can use as well. So I really like the sticker sheets here. Hey everybody, it's Future Amy here, just injecting something important that I forgot, which was my discount code. So I have a 15% discount code available for Coodeals that I will put in the comments below. It is Amy15, so feel free to use that to get a good discount. So I believe, yes, this is the one that I had selected here, so we'll open this. So I like to find the unique things about different diamond painting companies because I do review several. So I had already mentioned you can pick the type of drills, round or square, and then the size for the diamond painting. But they also have different artwork that I don't see in other places. So here we go. It is another fish. It is a betta fish. Really, really pretty. This one isn't too large. This is a 50 by 50. Let me get that where you can see it. And there's the thumbnail image. Lots of fish on this one, but really, really pretty colors there with the blues and the oranges and the reds in the tail. I love betta fish. So this one has 43 colors, which is really good for this size diamond painting there. And the symbols are numbered 1 through 8, then some upper and lowercase alphabet letters, but it looks like there's no G here. They replace the G with another symbol because G can get mixed up with Q's and O's. They do have an O, and they do not have some of the symbols. I don't see a 9, which is interesting here, but yeah, no Q. It goes NOPRTVXY, and the Z is actually printed backwards. Interesting. So they do work to make the key easier to read without some of the symbols that look alike. And then below that we have some other symbols here: question mark, lowercase, arrows, stuff like that. So it looks like everything is very clear to see. The canvas is actually a soft backed canvas, and you can see it is scalloped edge and does have the dot sewing. I'm not sure what to call that. It's not really sewing, but there are dots across there to make sure that it will not ravel or fray. I've actually never had a diamond painting ravel or fray as I've been working on it, so I find that there's a lot of effort that these companies go through to make sure the canvas won't fray, but I've never had one do that. So really nice thick canvas that feels more like a premium canvas here, and definitely very sticky. I remember the one I did, it was another fish. It was a little bit different design, but I remember it going really well and not having any trouble with the stick. So it does look a little bit wrinkled here from shipping, but because this canvas is thick and soft, I think it'll flatten out really easy. I think it's just the cover page here, the cover plastic. If I straighten that out, it should straighten the canvas out as well. So toolkit, this is actually pretty good here because we have a pretty big size tray. So this is one of the Moskva trays, as we call them, but this feels just a little bit bigger. So it's maybe the bigger size. There are 2 different sizes of those type of trays. We've got a pretty big pad of wax, and looks like a couple multi-placers and the squishy and the pen. So basic diamond painting pen, but it does come with a thin 4-placer multi-placer. Got a yellow squishy here, which I will, that went on actually very easy. And then a larger multi-placer there. And yep, definitely the thin plastic there. So good toolkit. No tweezers, but I think we all have a gazillion pairs of tweezers. Definitely not necessary. So, oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I apparently ordered the rhinestones. So I did see that there were circles here. So I knew that it was a round canvas, but this is full rhinestone drills. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Wow, and they are already bagged up. And we do have an inventory sheet that comes with it as well here, so you can see how many. And it's printed nice and large. This is printed for my eyesight, definitely. So I can see that from way back here. That's really, really nice. So you've got the DMC number and the number of diamonds. And not sure about that row, because it looks like everything's been rounded up. So maybe they round up to the nearest packaging that they have here. So like 291, they round up to get that extra 20 or 30%. They couldn't go to 300. They had to jump it another 100. So it looks like they do everything by hundreds. So that's nice because I can see here like this color 827, and I've been given 1,000 of that one. So 1090 here, they gave me 1,200 of that color. So they definitely make sure that you have enough. So I'm not sure what formula they use to figure that out, but they must have some way of doing that. And then this is probably the weight here in grams, because it looks like one of the biggest colors here, 3808, has 3323 in the canvas. So they gave me 3,700, which is 19 grams. So you can glance really quick with your eyes and see what colors you have the most of. So we've got rubber band around that to keep it secure. So let's take a look. Look at all these rhinestones. This is going to be fun. I do have a couple of full crystal canvases from Crystal Canvas Art Designs, but they're still in my inventory. I know that because I did my full inventory a couple weeks ago, filling up my app, and I ran into them and I thought I really should do them, so I think I'll do this one instead. So each package here has the number. So this one is number 13. It is code 738. So I could either kit these up using these stickers going 1 through 43, or I can use the actual DMC numbers, so 738 here. But I may do the numerical order there because these are the rhinestones, and leave the DMC numbers for the second kit. I'm not sure. But look at those pretty colors. And just looking at these rhinestones, they're nice large ones. And I'm not seeing any dust in the bag. It looks like that mirror finish is covering all the diamonds there. So they look like really good quality rhinestones here. So we've got a yellow, dark blue. Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful hot pink there. This is kind of a grayish color. And don't worry about my messy hands. That's all from the glue and resin, and I've got some alcohol ink that just doesn't want to come off that I've been fighting with for a couple days. So that's from my other projects I've been doing the last few days. But anyway, there's a bright pink. There's a golden yellow color. A little bit of brown. This looks like a black. Now, there's a black, so that other one must be a really dark gray. Got some red, some more grays. Lots of dark colors in this one. That's a very dark maroon color. So there's a lot of colors here. I'm not sure we want to go through all of them. Oh, look at that. Pretty, pretty colors here. But you can get some feel for it. I've never seen 43 colors of rhinestones spread out all at once. Look at that bag of blue. Wow. And this one too. Ooh, that's a pretty blue. So this is going to look spectacular when it's done. Look at all those beautiful rhinestones. So I may start with this one just to see how all these rhinestones look, because that is amazing here. Let me put all these in just so I don't lose them. And we'll take a look at the next one. Whew. Lots and lots of baggies there. I don't want to lose any of them though. So we'll put that with the inventory sheet and roll this one up for now. And see what the other one looks like. All right, so this one looks just a little bit bigger. Nope, it's also a 50 by 50 here. This is a side opening bag. There we go. Okay. So this is the one that they picked out to add to that one. So it's been a little while, so I can't remember if I picked the rhinestones or not. I may have. But I thought this was so cute. They did let me know in the email that they added a second one. And I think based on the other choice that I made, they figured out I did indeed love oceans. So we have a seahorse here with a lot of different coral. This almost looks like dandelions, but I guess it's some type of coral. I'll have to look that up and see. But really, really cute there. My younger kiddo loves seahorses, so this would look good in his room. Now this does look like it is probably a square, and I'm basing that just looking at the legend here, but let me put my cheaters on. Yes, this is a square because the little key here is in squares. And it just looked like smaller sections because square diamonds are a little bit smaller than the rounds. And so we do have a square canvas here. There's the thumbnail. And it looks really easy to read, really clear. I'm not seeing any trouble just looking, but as we all know, you don't really catch some things until you actually do the diamond painting. But just quick looking it over, it looks actually very good. So we have again the same type of legend, but this one has 50 colors. So definitely a little bit more than a lot of the other more budget-friendly kits. These are kind of an in-between, I think, because they do have the softer back, the thicker canvases and everything, and more colors, and they do print to what you're looking for. So these feel just a little bit more premium. So this one does have 1 through 8 capital letters, a lot of the same symbols here, and then just added symbols here to make it all the way to 50. Really, really pretty. So it does have a little bit of background here with different colors. Let's see, do I see any 310 on this one? Yes. Nope. Okay. I just put my cheaters on. I saw the 3-1, but that's 312. So there are no black drills on this one. The color U here, the darkest color is 939, which is nice. And that is probably, just looking at this, the most of the background is that U color. So there is some color blocking on this one for the background, but we've got all these bright color spots in there. That would be a fun one actually to bling up in those various little colored spots there in the background of the water. But we've got a lot of nice confetti going on here at the bottom. Lots and lots of different colors. So same toolkit here. I'm not gonna open that one. So let's check out the diamonds. So these are a little bit easier to see the colors because they're not the rhinestones, but we do have the same very large print inventory sheet here. So taking a look, 35.5, yes. So that U, the 939, the darkest one, has 5,666. So they gave me 6,300 drills there, 35 grams. So that one definitely has the most, but you can just quickly eyeball through these numbers and see kind of the size of the different colors. So number 7 here, another dark blue, 336, has 2,200. And there's another big one. Ah, you see that? Look at those ZC codes. Those are special diamonds here. And there are 7 different ones here. And one of them is one of the larger amounts here. This 550, which is a dark purple. There are 10.5 grams or 1,800 of those drills in there. So ZC, we'll have to see what those are. So I don't recognize the ZC coding, and it's been a long time since I've looked at Coodeals here. But it looks like there are 7 different colors here of those special diamonds. So let's see if we can quickly look at the package and figure that out. And I'm not seeing anything off the bat. I'm wondering if they're glitter drills or what we call fairy dust drills. And yeah, it looks like maybe this color And this color, yes, they are glitter dust or mica powder drills, whatever name you want to give to them. That's what it looks like here. So these are kitted up already. So I thought it would take a little while to maybe kit one of these up so I could work on it, but these nicely are kitted up, so I don't have to worry about that. I was going to try to pick here because of those ZC colors. I think they're here near the end, so I was going to grab from there and see. Here we go. So here's the first one, ZC 152. Indeed, they are glitter drills, or what Diamond Art Club calls fairy dust, dreamer dust, all sorts of different names because of the patent issue with the name. So not sure what the ZC actually, what the words stand for there, but they are glitter drills. So there's the pink, the white, there's a gray, kind of an off-white, and here's that big bag of purple. So you can see the shade of that purple kind of changes a little bit. We're seeing some of the darker purple there is the backs of the drills, and the glitter there is the front of the drills. So there's a light purple and there's a pink. And I am curious because typically if you're talking fairy dust, you're talking resin drills, because that's how you get the mica powder in there, and you typically can't do that with acrylic drills. So the backs all look flat on there. Those look like the shine and the quality of resin drills. So I bet these are resin. But you can definitely see the fairy dust or the glitter dust look to those diamonds. So I'm going to pick a dark color here, of course, 939. And let's take a look at this one. Now these actually look more like acrylic here, so maybe the fairy dust are the resin and the rest are acrylic. It's hard to tell. They are very shiny. Here I don't see trash or anything, but I do see some dimples on the back. That can go either way. I only see a few dimples. Most of these have a flat back, but I do see a few with dimples. I'll have to double check on the website and let you know and maybe ask them. So that's why I want to wait a bit before I show you some work on one of these, because I want to figure out exactly what type of drills these are to let you know, and also see how well they go for a section. So I'll probably do some of each and come back with another video to tell you a little bit more about these once I work on them, because these, they do take a little bit longer to get in. They're maybe slightly more expensive than the other budget friendlies that are pre-made, but this does feel much more like a premium diamond painting experience here, because the drills do look really good. Love the packaging, love the extra drills they put in there, and love the fact that there's 7 different special drills on this one. But now, like these look like resin drills here. But, well, maybe. I do see a couple dimples. It's just, it's hard to tell with these. So I'm going to double check with them and see if I can find out exactly what type these are. But in any case, what a nice surprise here with this one. So they wanted me to try out the squares as well as the rhinestones and let you know how it goes, but look at all these different colors here. I won't go through every single color, but boy, with 50 colors here, let's see if we can spread them all out so you can get an idea here how this one might look. Lots of pretty colors. Eggy maroon. Lots of pinks in this one. So I'm really happy with this one as well. I think the size is a reasonable size here, the 50 by 50. So that's not too small, not too big. You don't feel like you're taking a bite out of a giant project that's going to take you months to get around to finishing. So I may have to do some exploring of these and let you know what I think, because I'd probably like to place another order myself. This is a PR package, but I'd like to maybe place an order and try a couple other designs and see how their rendering goes, and maybe order a plane round and maybe get some AB drills. I don't know. I'll take a look at their website. I kind of picked ocean theme for this one, this package, but I may look around and see what else I can find and let you know, because I'm really happy with these. I love Coodeals just from my experience before, and so I'm excited to work on these. I do thank them for sending these for me to try, but I'm torn here. I probably should only do one before I get back to you guys, but I want to do them both. And right now we're in the plant and garden theme event that I'm running, but hey, I can take a day off to do ocean theme, right? Because I'm not sure you can really count coral as plants. They're actually animals. Whoops. I didn't put those in the bag very well. I didn't want to make a lot of noise here, so I didn't do all the plastic shoving and all that stuff. So we'll see if we can roll that up a little bit better. I don't know how they fit those in there so neatly. So thank you, Coodeals. I'm happy with what I see here, and I'm excited to get started on these and let you know what I think. So I'll be back maybe in a week or so. I hate to give myself a deadline based on all the other things I've got going on right now, but maybe in the next couple weeks I'll be back. Roll this up with an update on that one. So we got the full rhinestone fish and then the square drill seahorse one here. Love them, love them. And I do like the really thick canvases. These just feel a little bit more premium. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching.